right, what's everybody guys going? Wow. It's Monday, all right. Happy Monday, everybody. As I stumble out of the gate. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. I hope you're all doing well. As always, I'm Ray Carcillo. This is MLB The Show 24. We're continuing our franchise against the Rockies. I'm also going to start the TikTok shortly, but I'm going to put this out there into the world. There's a couple of series coming up, looking at the calendar, against some really bad teams. Colorado, Washington. Oh, let me mute the television so you're not getting that feedback. I knew I was forgetting something. Kansas City, Boston, Oakland, where maybe we sim the last game of those respective series when we get to them, just to kind of expedite the end of the regular season here. Just a touch. As we hit the home stretch. The only way I would not save those is if anybody gets hurt. If anybody gets hurt in those simmed games, I'm not going to save it. But I wanted to put that out there, see what you guys think about that as we're getting ready to play some ball here. So I'm going to go live now on TikTok. What's up, RTO? How's it going? So I'll say that again in a bit once we really get rolling, but I want to kind of pitch something to some folks as we get deeper into the season and start playing some really bad teams that are out of it. Because I know blowouts are not nearly as interesting as some closer games, and usually against good teams, like against Cleveland, against Texas, right? We had some really good close games, and I don't think we're going to get nearly as many against Colorado or Washington or Kansas City, and we might start simming just the last game of some of these 3-game sets to kind of expedite the end of the season. I'm all right, Italian Stallion. How you doing? So, Michael King versus Cal Quantrill. Quantrill, former Guardian, 6-14, a 4.03 ERA against Michael King, 21, a 2.71. Yeah, Andrew, I hear you, buddy. You can check out today's State of the Yankees over on TikTok. Check out my last couple of TikToks. You can see exactly what I'm talking about. So, yeah, Yankees versus Rockies. Everybody except for probably Clark Schmidt available out of the pen. And let's see, we're going to also put in some backups today because some guys need days off. You know what, we're going to give Dominguez a day off. We're going to put Ruiz in. And we're going to put Spencer Jones at first base. Because why not? Yep, what's up, Willie? How's it going? What's up, Robson? How you doing? So we're going to put Ruiz in leadoff. I'm going to put Soto in the 2-hole. It is very hot, RTO. It is very, very hot. We're going to hit 100 here the next couple of days here in LA. Also, I apologize. Twitch might hear some static. I'm going to adjust the microphone a little bit. Try and move that there, I think that's a better spot for it. For me, anyway. Because now I can also see the phone better for TikTok. What's up, Stolen? How's it going? But, yeah, so then let's see. We're going to have Geloff, Berger. And then let's see who else we can put in here. You know what we're going to do? We're going to put Tommy Edman into the lineup as well. We're going to give Volpe a day off as well. And then we're going to have Edman in the 8-hole. I think that's a good spot for him. So we'll get some backups in there. So Edman giving Volpe a day off, Trevino giving Wells a day off, Jones giving Rizzo a day off, and Ruiz giving Dominguez a day off behind Michael King. So there we go. What's up, Jorge? How's it going? Yes, Nikki, I am announcing the game while playing the game, MLB The Show 24. Don't forget to check out today's TikTok. State of the Yankees. Don't forget to check out the last couple days' worth of TikToks. Did some fun different things. Well, there you go, Stolen. And the Mets were wrapping up a series with the Pirates today. I have no idea what happened in that game. Yeah, I know, Nate. 120-9. Here we go. Michael King, 26th start of the year, a 20-1 record, a 2.71 ERA. And Ezekiel Tovar, 240 average, 15 homers, 45 RBI. Will lead off, and the first pitch hit hard to Ramirez at third. Gobbles it up, fires the first, one away. Well, there you go. Pirates, so the Pirates get the split with the Mets. So Tovar at short, Blackman the DH, McMahon at third, Bryant in center. Diaz behind the plate, Rogers at second, Bouchard in left, Montero at first, and Guerrero in right. Well, there you go, Einstein. There you go. Yes, he did, Ty. Last stream, Charlie Blackmon, 266, 6 home runs, 24 RBI. You can check out the replay on YouTube or, of course, on Twitch, because that's fouled off 0-1, and the highlights will make their way to TikTok in the next few days, probably, as this fouled off 0-2. As that's low and away, or low and inside, I should say, 1-2. And this one hammered to deep center field, a hanging sinker. Ruiz back on the track, makes the catch right in front of the 385 sign, 2 away. Thank you, RLC. Thank you for the follow. No pitching on Hall of Fame, hitting on All-Star. Baseball, hockey, and football, Nikki. What's up, Leo? How's it going, Ryan McMahon? 13 homers, 61 RBI. Swings to a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 120-9, DeMarcus. So I was just saying, swing and miss 0-2. We're playing some bad teams coming up on the schedule. Would everybody be all right if I sim the last game of those series to kind of speed the season along a little bit, right? We got Colorado, Washington, Kansas City, Oakland, all coming up. It might speed the end of the season up just a little bit. Swing and a miss on a change, strike 3, we go bottom 1. No score. It's probably maybe sitting 5 or 6 games down the stretch just to speed it up. Rooster, I've played every game to this point of the first year, so I would love to know if folks would be all right with that. In the game, Kansas City's terrible, Cross. Cal Quantrill, 27 start of the year, a 6-14 record, a 4 ERA, a 1.39 whip. Again, these are teams in the game, guys. No, oh, God. Teams in the game are different than teams in real life. Not really, DeMarcus, but I know some of these teams we're going to probably rough up, so I know the blowouts aren't as entertaining for folks as this fouled off 0-1. I mean, we're going to play at least 2 games in the series. I'm only talking about simming like the last game. Is this one a seeing eye single up the middle, a leadoff base hit for Ruiz? Yes, Will, what's up? All right, user, how's it going? And no surprise, there goes Ruiz. The pitch is a strike. The throw down the second, not in time. Easy stolen base for Ruiz. 120-9. Yeah, another week, RTO. Only, 2 weeks. 2 weeks to college football. So, Quantrill is a fastball, cutter, splitter, curveball, changeup pitcher. He'll hit 96 on the gun. And Soto serves that to left. That's a base hit. They're going to wave Ruiz home. Bouchard coming up firing. The throw, though, is up the line. Not in time. And it's a ribby single for Soto. And just like that, it's quickly 1-0 Yankees. Thank you, Charlie. 120-9, guys. Soto, nice piece of hitting there, the opposite field. What's up, Nate? How's it going? Took the low fastball and went the other way with it. And that brings up Judge, who takes one off the plate, 1-0. Judge, 58 homers, 128 RBI, 388 average. Oh, he could help, user. I do the playoffs, yes, of course, Caden. Swing and miss, 1-1. What's up, 5? How's it going? I am the Yankees, Matt. Yes, 120-9 is the record. What's up, Jackson? How's it going? The 1-1 to Judge. Rolled to the left side and through for a base hit. McMahon laid out for it. And it just squeezes by him. So another 3 straight singles for the Yankees here in the first. Charlie, think of the follow. Yes, Cal Quantrill, former Cleveland Guardian, Justin. We're 120-9, Caden. Jose Ramirez hitting 361. Pop fouling out of play, 0-1. Damon, think of the follow. 56 homers, 126 RBI. I'm playing as the Yankees. Geck, thank you for the follow. Is that since I would have went? No, DeMarcus, I would not. There was one year a few years ago where he was a free agent. I didn't have enough money to sign him, though. I let him go in free agency. But I don't think I've ever traded Judge. That's off the plate, 2-1. Jay, thank you for the follow. This is franchise, Evan, yes. Jay, thank you for the follow. No, Justin, I don't. If you watch this today's State of the Yankees, you can see exactly how I feel about this year's ball club as this fouled off 2-2. Mackenzie, thank you for the follow. Today was a long State of the Yankees. No, Geck, it is not. I traded for him, cuz as swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. So 2 former teammates facing off. And now they'll bring up Zach Geloff hitting .293. True Blue, thank you for the follow. As this one served to left, and this is going to get down into the corner and off the base of the wall. Soto will score. Judge will hold at third. It's a ribby double for Geloff. As Guerrero fires in Geloff's 19th double of the year, and it's 2-0 Yankees. Yep, Ed, it's an off day. Traded Stanton, Mayor. I said right. I thought I said right. No, gone. I mean, you're 5 to 10. You're 5 minutes late. It's not a big deal, guy. I'm 5 minutes late. It's bottom of the first. Did I say left? I apologize. I meant right, obviously. Swing and a miss, 0-1 to the lefty Spencer Jones. 12 homers, 32 RBI, 267 average. Usually 2 a day, cuz. And Caden, up to this point, I've played every game. Yes. Is this foul back out of play? Justin, it's July. It's not August. He's fine. 267, 12 homers, user, and not a lot of play time. The 0-2 is low, 1-2. It's 9-inning games, cuz. MLB, what's up? How's it going? The 1-2. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Good pitch from Quantrill. Jones couldn't catch up to it, 2 away. And that brings up Jake Berger now. DHing again today, hitting .274. Pitching on Hall of Fame, hitting on All-Star, Mike, as that misses inside to Berger, 1-0. Berger, 31 homers, 74 RBI. I appreciate that, Nate. Justin, as I said at the beginning of the year, and as it looks more and more like it's going to be, their ceiling is 88 wins. And 88 wins I don't think is enough to make the playoffs. Supposedly, teams are looking to trade for Glaber. If I was Cashman, I would jump all over that and call up Yorbit Vivas and have him play second base. I agree, Tyler. It's baseball, cuz. The 1-2. That's high, 2-2. Yes, I've lost 9 games. The 2-2 to Berger. Off the plate, 3-2. The count now full. With Tommy Edman on deck. The payoff pitch is inside ball 4. So Berger draws the walk. That loads the bases for Edman. 120, cuz. Justin, the more we lose, the less likely it is Soto stays. I'd say it's 60-40 right now, he stays. As Edman fouls off a fastball, 0-1. 8 home runs, 28 RBI. 6 of those with the Yankees. Swing and miss, 0-2. Yeah, Charlie, I have a good time. What's up, baseball? How's it going? The 0-2 to Tommy. Punched down the left field line, but that's just foul. Still 0-2. Tried to go the other way with that fastball. Quantrill already at 26 pitches. The 0-2. Chopped softly up the middle. Going to be a tough play at short for Tovar. Not in time. Edman beats it out for an infield single. His only play was to first, but Edman runs too well. An infield single and an RBI for Tommy Edman. And it's 3-0 Yankees. Yeah, he's clearly beat that out. No, because it's just a part-time thing. Doing it since the pandemic, so about 5 years, Charlie. Is this fouled off by Jose? 0-1. Trevino, 15 homers, 43 RBI, 273 average. Getting the start today. Giving Wells just a day off. He needed the break. Day game after a night game. And Wells had, I think, played 4 or 5 days in a row. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Yes, Mayor, we beat the Padres easily. I've done Madden in the past, cuz probably not doing it this year, but because we're doing college football in a couple weeks. The 0-2. Serve towards left center field. That's a base hit. It's going to dunk in front of the center fielder. And 2 runs will score. It's a 2 RBI single for Jose Trevino as Bryant fires in, and it's 5-0 Yankees as they've batted around here in the bottom of the first. Geloff and Berger score easily, and that's going to do it. Quantrill lasts 2/3 of an inning, and that brings in Austin Gomber, who gave up the home run to Soto yesterday to break the record. Nice, MLB. Tim Hill's actually been halfway decent with the Yankees. As Ruiz fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Wynn carrying to right center today. Mitch, the Yankees are playing like garbage. The Yankees should have taken 2 out of 3, but they find ways to lose. So that's off the plate, 1-1. And the Red Sox are a scrappy, never say die kind of team. The Yankees either lose close or they win big. And they're losing close a lot more lately. The 1-1, and Ruiz will sky this to center. Bryant is there, makes the catch, and that will mercifully end the inning with the Yankees put up a 5 spot. We go top 2, already 5-0 Yankees. Chris Bryant, 249, 8 homers, 43 RBI. Swings and misses on a low sinker, 0-1. Yeah, Tachanka, we had a great inning there. A lot of good, timely hitting. No home runs. As this one grounded to Ramirez at third. He will fire to first, 1 away. A lot of singles, a double. Elias Diaz. Is it Elias? Anyway, Diaz, the catcher, 5 homers, 31 RBI, 260 average. I heard he might be on the trade block for Colorado. About an hour, cuz. So I usually do 2 a day. So that's inside 2-0. That's off the plate, 3-0 with Brendan Rodgers on deck. And there's a strike right down Broadway, 3-1. And now Diaz fouls one off, 3-2. And this one fouled off the camera well, still 3-2. It's franchise mode, yes. And a high breaking pitch that hung there, and Diaz fouls it off, still 3-2. And now he's going to earn himself a base hit, as that's going to drop into center field in front of Ruiz. So a 1-out single for the Rockies backstop. Thank you, cuz. And that brings up Brendan Rodgers hitting 235. Swings to a fastball, 0-1. Rodgers, 12 home runs, 46 RBI. There's a strike, 0-2. And check this swing. Did he go? No, says the first base umpire, 1-2. Mitch, I've been saying, I said it in today's State of the Yankees. Holmes is not a closer. He's also misused by Boone. What's up, Adam? How's it going? Tachanka, thank you for the follow. As this one smacked foul. Like, Holmes is a guy who has to pitch every other day, or at least once every 3 days. As this one knocked down by Jones, he will tag Rodgers. Going to second is Diaz, 2 away. You mean Giancarlo Stanton, MLB? No. It keeps flip-flopping between Soto and Judge. I think it's Soto right now, Rock. I would say Soto, Charlie, is the best player. Adam, I have no idea how Clay Holmes is an all-star. It should have been Luis Gil. We talked about a hard-luck loser last night. As there's a strike to Bouchard, 0-1. Gives up 1 run in 6 2/3 and gets the loss. The 0-2. Strike 3 called. Down looking goes Bouchard. We go bottom 2. Still 5-0 Yankees. Juan Soto, 1 for 1, a single, an RBI, and a run scored. Takes a pitch inside, 1-0. Gomberg gave up the 74th home run of the year to Soto in yesterday's ball game. The 1-0 rolled just foul of first, 1-1. Sure, MLB, and then I traded him for Jose Ramirez, because I'm smart. That's off the plate, 2-1. The 2-1 fouled off at the plate, 2-2. Yeah, Freshly, it's a bad Yankees playing real bad right now, guys. What's up, Todd? How's it going? As Soto slices this one foul late on a sinker, still 2-2. Gomber, a fastball, slider, changeup, curveball, sinker pitcher. He'll hit 93 on the gun. As this one rolled foul, still 2-2. One of the slowest players in baseball, MLB. Yeah, Todd, it's a travel day. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So he gets Soto this time, and that brings up Judge, 1 for 1, a single and a run scored. 5-0 Yankees, bottom of the second. As Judge late on a fastball there, 0-1. Yeah, if only it was that easy, Charlie. The 0-1. Judge punches it foul, 0-2. I mean, they might be, Larry. They might be. I mean, Gibby, no. The Yankees, I mean, there's a very good chance the Yankees don't win another series the rest of the year. I mean, this is a team that looks listless right now. The manager is clueless. They don't listen to him. There's no fight. There's no fundamentals. There's no depth. I mean, here's the thing, like, as this one served in the right field line foul, still 1-2. I said it in today's State of the Yankees. There's 70 games left. 70 games. If the Yankees win 35, they go 35-35. And this one hammered to left field, with one hop up against the wall, a double for Judge. They'll finish with 90 wins. I think 90 wins is good enough for a wild card spot. I just don't think this team is going to go 500 the rest of the way. Yeah, all right. Oh. Yeah, tell her. Sorry, Jahmai Jones is not the solution. Well, yeah, Yankees girl, I'm a Yankee fan for life, but boy, oh boy, is it hard to watch them right now. So a double for Judge. That brings up Ramirez, who struck out in his first at-bat and fouls this off 0-1. That's right, RTO. Dummy! Yeah! The 0-1. A hammer to the left side. Judge is going to go to third. Oh, and they're going to have him there by plenty. Smart play there by Tovar, the shortstop. Easy tag for McMahon. It's a fielder's choice as Ramirez reaches, and that brings up Zach Geloff now. 1-for-1, a double on an RBI and a run scored. Sure, Todd, the Yankees could fix things. Supposedly teams want Gleyber Torres and think that a change of scenery will fix him. I tend to agree. Swing and miss 0-1. A little bit, user, yeah. Maybe, Todd. I am, Damien. You are correct. Is this one sliced foul? 0-2. Nope, still struggling, Damien. Still struggling. The 0-2. Fouled off back in that play, 0-2. I should be here tomorrow, Charlie. Yes, I don't know, maybe a little later than normal, but I will be on. Or it might be an early stream, actually. I believe in Joe Hendry. Absolutely, RTO. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, rough day today. I had to fire my manager. That's inside the Geloff 1-2. Dude hasn't booked me anything since the pandemic. I'm like, what are you doing? As I check on Ramirez at first. Not going anywhere. Yes, MLB The Show 24, Floyd. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on the high fastball. We go top 3. Still 5-0 Yanks. Elahuris Montero, 242, 11 home runs, 49 RBI. I hope I'm saying that right. The first baseman rips that foul, 0-1. There's a strike, 0-2. And that's off the plate, 1-2. No, user, I do not do sports betting. That's fouled off 1-2. Do not ask me for advice on that stuff. I will not give it to you. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. That misses inside to Juan Guerrero. Hitting 220, 2 home runs, 12 RBI. Playing right field today. Played shortstop yesterday. Is this grounded up the middle? Geloff there. Fields on a tough hop. Settles, fires, not in time. Guerrero too fast. Geloff really took his time getting that ball to first, so that's an infield single for Guerrero. Yes, Joey. Yeah, user could also absolutely bury my financials. That's a ridiculous advice. That's ridiculous. As this one grounded foul, 0-1. Yeah, there you go, Gibby. Yeah. Is this one grounded foul to the third base side, 0-2. Yeah, Ronaldo, I said it when everybody was all high on them. Swing and miss, strike 3, 2 away. They're just like the Yankees. They're a streaky team. Charlie Blackmon 0-1. The Mets are just as streaky as the Yankees. We called it a ball at the belt, 1-0. Right? It's a team that went 10-25, then they went on a tear. Like, I mean, And now they're coming back down to earth as this one hitting the corner. They're going to wave Guerrero home, trying to score from first. He's out by a mile. A perfect relay from Soto to Edman, who then throws a strike to Trevino. And the final out of the third is made at home plate. Guerrero trying to score from first on a double. Instead gets gunned down, and we go bottom three. Still up 5-0. Yes, Jen, the Phillies are the best team in baseball. You are correct. As Spencer Jones turns on one and rips it to right center field. That's going to be one hop up against the wall. It's a leadoff double. Exactly, Gibby. As Jones, that's his 9th double of the year. There's going to be 2 500 teams that could make the wild card in the National League. Parker, you're probably right. Who cares? Neither one of them are making the playoffs. So it doesn't matter. I'm playing Hunter and commentating. Dustin, thank you for the follow. Joey, I think the Yankees are going to keep losing, and then the Red Sox, Twins, and Royals will get the 3 American League wild cards as Berger swings and misses 0-1. Seriously, Avery? Seriously? Can somebody confirm this trade in the NBA that Avery is reporting? And it's fouled back by Berger, 0-2. We'll see, Hunter. We'll see. Roland, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I was going to say, Avery, like, you got to, that's inside 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Bad swing there. Bad at bat from Berger, who walked in his first at bat and scored a run. Chases one out of the zone, 1 away. That brings up Tommy Edman. 1 for 1 with an RBI single. Edman's 29th RBI of the year. Takes one off the plate, 1-0. Ronaldo, it's what did they need in the National League, right? Is that Mrs. High 2-0, right? And you got to remember, Lindor got off to a terrible start, 120-9, Max. There you go, Buxton. There you go. The 2-0 to Edman. Hammered to left, but coming on and making the catch is Bouchard, 2 away. He shouldn't be. He doesn't deserve to be an all-star, Freshly. And DD in your nightmares, Buxton? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Jose Trevino, 1 for 1 with a 2 RBI single. Well, I mean, that's the thing. The National League is stacked at shortstop. Like, who else, besides Trey, who else was picked at shortstop in the National League? And I guarantee you they're better than Lindor. As here comes Jones. The throw is not in time. It's another RBI single for Trevino. And it's 6-0 Yankees. It's all good, Lou. It's all good. I did, user. Well, again, it's aside from Harper though. Who else was a first base candidate in the National League? It's you have to look at the depth of the position. Did Mookie get picked as an All-Star? Even though, well, yeah, I mean, aside from even though he's not going to make the All-Star game because he's hurt. As this one dribbled slowly to the left side, Tovar is there. He goes the short way. That ends the inning. We go top 4. Yankees plate another run at 6-0 New York. Did anybody else make it? Did Ellie De La Cruz or O'Neal Cruz, for that matter, make it? As Ryan McMahon 0 for 1. Check swing 0 and 1. Probably Alonso Ronaldo. That's all Alonso's good for, is winning the home run derby. As this one grounded to Geloff at second, he will fire to first. 1 away. Yeah, and that's the thing. You got 3 shortstops already in the National League. You don't need another one. Yeah, Howie, the Yankees stink. Ellie did make it. I thought so, RTO. I mean, he should. He's got like, what, 43 stolen bases? Something like that. Even though the Reds are the epitome of inconsistency. They sweep the Yankees, then get swept by the Tigers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, 2 away. Diaz 1 for 1 with a single. First hit for the Rockies. Straight at second. Swing and a miss there, 0 and 1. Now grounds this for foul, 0 and 2. Kind of a weird hopper. Is this one smacked foul? Still 0 and 2. Favorite TV show of all time? I don't know. Seinfeld, Sopranos. Strike 3, Diaz down looking. We go bottom 4, still up 6-0. Growing up, cartoons like Ninja Turtles and G.I. Joe. Yeah, I was not impressed with the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, Ronaldo. Full House is a good one, Freshly, for sure. As this one grounded just foul of first by Soto, 0-1. Family Matters, yeah, the TGIF lineup, absolutely. Also the Disney Afternoon lineup, Chippendale Rescue Rangers, DuckTales, Aladdin. Yeah, I know, Teddy. As this one grounded up the middle, but because of the abbreviated shift, Tovar is there, fires the first one away. Donatello, RTO. Aaron Judge 2 for 2, a double, a single, and a run scored. The Yankees are stupid for continuing to pitch to him. The 0-1 to Judge. This one grounded to third. McMahon is there. Easy throw in time, 2 away. Although, to be fair, his second home run yesterday, I mean, that was a foot off the plate. You give credit where it's due. He went out and he got that one. Like, wow. Jose Ramirez 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out today. Sure, Ben, as this fouled off 0-1. Yeah, and Asher and his first home run was a wall scraper. It was a Yankee Stadium home run that only goes out in, I think 4 ballparks, including Yankee Stadium. As this one hammered to right, ran down out there by Guerrero to end the inning. Yankees go in order as we go top 5. The second one, Teddy, yes. The first one was 324 feet. But yeah, the Yankees are going to keep losing, and then Boston, Minnesota, and Kansas City will get the 3 wild cards. As there's a strike to Brendan Rodgers, 0-1. Is this line foul? 0-2. That's off the plate. Now 1-2. And this pop foul out of play, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, tied him up on an inside sinker, 1 away. 7 Ks for King now, including 3 in a row. Sean Bashard, 0 for 1. Fouls this off, 0-1. Yeah, Michael, he bounced back. That's what good pitchers do. They figure it out. Check swing, 0-2. Right? 6 2/3, 1 run. That should win 99% of the time. Noah, thank you for the follow. Not New York, Ben. Not New York, as this one rolled foul. He might go to Boston. Honestly, he might go to Boston. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. What about you, RTO? Who is your favorite Ninja Turtle? Montero 0 for 1, struck out in his first at-bat. Check the swing, went 0-1. Yeah, Michael, the offense stinks. I mean, as much as I hate being critical of Judge because he's done so much this year, Soto gets you a hustle double in the bottom of the 7th to answer. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We go bottom 5. Still 6-0 Yankees. And you strike out. It's fundamental baseball. You got to make contact there. And I know Judge was trying, but you got to make contact. No, everybody's been terrible, Ben. Everybody. The whole offense. You can't pick out one guy. Zach Geloff 1 for 2 with an RBI double. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. 0-1. Swing and a miss again. 0-2. And the 0-2. Inside. 1-2. But again, a lot of rumors circulating today. The Yankees are going to trade Gleyber Torres, and I hope they're true. Because that's off the plate 2-2. A lot of teams been calling Cashman today. Trade Gleyber. Daniel, thank you for the follow. As this fouled off 2-2. Trade Gleyber. Call up Yorbit Vivas. Sure, Ronaldo. I watch football and hockey. That's low, 3-2. Oh, that's fair, RTO. Yeah, Raphael gets a lot of love, too. Never Leo and Donnie, but... Swing and a miss, strike 3, chased ball 4, but 1 away. No, Michael, Gleyber's career as a Yankee is over. It's a walk year anyway. Get rid of him. Rangers fan, Ronaldo. Jones 1 for 2, a double and a run scored. And hammers another one to right center field. He's seen the lefty really well today, but this one's going to get run down by Bryant, 2 away. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like the Yankees need to start calling up the kids. Start calling up the kids. Berger 0 for 1, a walk and a run scored. Start letting the kids play. Let them learn at the big league level. Call up Vivas. Call up Peraza. Let's see what they have. Let them learn at the big league level. That's what Boston did for a couple of years with Jarren Duran, and now the last 2 years, he's been phenomenal. You take your lumps for a year with these kids. Even Volpe, I get he's struggling right now, but his average is 50 points higher than it was last year. I agree, Michael. Ben Rice should be the first baseman the rest of the year. Let the kids play. You've been coveting all these prospects. Let's see what they have. What's up, Amir? User 120 and 9. The 1-2. Serve to right center field and fairly deep. He got it into the jet stream, and it's gone! Goodbye, baseball! Jake Berger rings the Taco Bell. It's an Oppo Taco as Berger got all the toppings with that one and put a little extra cheese on it. Goodbye, baseball! It's 7-0 Yankees. What's up, Dopey? How's it going? Jake Berger rings the Taco Bell. The Burger King rings the Taco Bell. Indeed, RTO, indeed. As this one popped up by Edmund to right, shallow right. Guerrero there makes the catch. We go top 6, still up, now up 7-0. No, Ronaldo, I do not watch soccer. 120 and 9, Moody. Hanging in there, Dopey. Very, very warm. Very warm. Juan Guerrero 1 for 1 with an infield single that got thrown out at home plate, trying to score on a double. As that's grounded to Ramirez at third. Fires the first, 1 away. I'm a huge Yankee fan, Keith. Tovar 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Swing and a miss again, 0-2. Clay Holmes, Dopey. This one grounded to Jones at first. Takes it himself, 2 away. I am playing, Cross, yes. I think you sit Stanton if Dominguez gets healthy. Orange, thank you for the share. Ethan, I really don't know. I really don't know, Ethan, if the Yankees turn it around. Is this one grounded to Geloff? He will fire to first. Here's the thing. Even if they play 500 ball, if the Yankees play 500 ball the rest of the way, they're still a 90-win team. And that should be enough to make a wild card. I mean, you had to send somebody from the Mets, Dopey. You had to send somebody. And they wanted Alonso also for the home run derby because nobody else wants to do it except for Pete Alonso. They're getting there, Wilson. The Pirates are getting there. They're probably 1 or 2 bats away from really being a good and a closer because Aroldis Chapman is the only Aroldis Chapman and Craig Kimbrell are the only closers worse than Clay Holmes. As this grounded to short, Tovar throws out Trevino 1 away. I could see Nimmo, Dopey, but again, they wanted Alonso in the home run derby so people would watch. Thank you, Arthur. Shaky, thank you for the share. How you doing? Max, thank you for the follow. He got the nod, Orange. I mean, look, good for him. Good for him as Ruiz skies this one to left. Bouchard is there, makes the catch, 2 away. No, Asher. Keith, thank you for the follow. Aroldis Chapman is terrible. He's got a 4 ERA as a closer. That's awful. Sharky, thank you for the follow. Juan Soto 1 for 3 with an RBI single and a run scored. But again, Dopey, nobody wants to play in the home run derby because nobody wants to screw up their swing. As there's a strike 0-1. I mean, Rafael Devers already... They asked him and he walked away. He just walked away. As that's a strike at Denise 0-2. Like, players hate the home run derby now. As this one smacked on the left field line, that's going to be a base hit for Soto. That's going to roll all the way to the wall, and it's an easy 2-out double. Maybe, Will, maybe. Soto's 42nd double of the year. That brings up Judge 2 for 3 with a single and a double. Yeah, Michael, they tried, and he still went and punched it to right center field into the bullpen. That's a strike to Judge Denise. Perfect pitch, 0-1. That's fair, Orange. Yes. I mean, if you're looking to upgrade there at third base, sure. Well, Christian, first thing is re-sign Soto. Second thing is get rid of all the dead weight. Don't re-sign Glaber. Don't re-sign Clay Holmes. Which, again, is why I really think the Yankees should look into trading those guys. No, Matthew. Martin Maldonado might be the worst player in baseball. That misses just high 1 and 2. I think they'll re-sign Soto. Yeah, Dopey, because he's part of the solution, not part of the problem. Yeah, Sharky, I agree. Wilson, I mean, at this rate, if Skeens keeps it up, yeah, he's Rookie of the Year. 100%. Yeah, it's a 4K LG 65-inch TV, Keith. Well, and that's the question. If the Yankees don't make the playoffs, Jimmy, I don't know. Like I said earlier in the stream, the more the Yankees lose, the more it's likely Soto will go somewhere else. Yeah, Moody, we said it last game. We set the record last game. The 1-2 to Judge, way inside 2-2. This popped up. Just got under a fastball. And the first baseman makes the catch. We go top 7. Now up 7-0. Sharky, I have no idea. There's a lot of teams that could use a first baseman, though. Cole will bounce back user. He's just not good against Boston. No, the Mets probably aren't making the playoffs, Longo. And yeah, Michael, I'm more than happy to fire Boone to keep Soto. Aaron Boone is part of the problem. So is Brian Cashman, but it's a lot more likely to fire Boone. And this one hammered to right field by McMahon. Goodbye, baseball, into the second deck. His 14th of the year, and the Rockies are on the board. It's 7-1 Yankees. Goodbye, baseball. Grisham, Peraza, and an A-ball reliever, Logan. Border, thank you for the follow. It's 2024. Yeah, I don't know about that, Brady. Yeah, Crochet, I think, might go to Boston too, Dopey. I don't know. Is this one hammered to left center? And the Rockies go back-to-back and belly-to-belly. Goodbye, baseball. It's 7-2 Yankees. Sharky, I don't know if the Yankees are gonna be buyers at the deadline. And speaking of the bullpen, Tommy Kahnle's starting to warm now for the Yanks. As there's a strike to the knees to Diaz, 0-1. Next year, Dopey, maybe. Maybe. As there's a strike, 0-2. And this one line on the right field line, that's going to be a base hit. Into the corner it goes. Judge has a good arm, and so Diaz holds with a single. Yeah, pretty much, Michael. Everybody, yeah, except for, I like Weaver and Tonkin, too. Those are the only guys I trust out of the bullpen right now. As there's a strike to Rogers, 0-1. I mean, Weaver pitched 2 innings of magic on Friday night. As this one looped to right field, that's going to be a base hit. Judge will cut it off, and Diaz holds at second. I don't know, Josh. It's in the settings. You got to just set it to meter. That's what it feels like, AJ. Yeah, I think Peraza should get called up. I think the Yankees should try to keep Verdugo. Yeah, get rid of Grisham. Yeah, Dopey, he was actually... Ben Rice, his natural position is catcher, and they're teaching him how to play first base. So that's going to do it for King. He goes 6, gives up 2. The guys on base, his responsibility. Tommy Kahnle, 34th appearance of the year, a 1.63 ERA. Sean Bouchard, 0 for 2. Takes a strike, 0-1. And there's another quick strike, 0-2. And this one looped to right. That is going to get down for a base hit. Judge will cut it off. They're going to hold Diaz at third as the Rockies go station to station, and the base is now loaded. Michael, the Yankees should get rid of Giancarlo Stanton. They should just cut him. Montero, the first baseman, 0 for 2, takes a strike, 0-1. So that misses low, 1-1. And this fouled off 1-2. Michael, he's always injured. If he's not going to be on the field, I don't want him on the roster. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout for Canely, one away. Yeah, they should get rid of DJ too, Sharky. Absolutely. Again, that's what I've been saying. Call up the kids. Juan Guerrero chops this to the right side. Geloff goes to second for one on the first. In time, an inning-ending 4-6-3 double play. Speaking of magic, Tommy Canely works his way out of a bases-loaded jam. We go bottom 7. Get up and stretch. Rockies get on the board, but the Yankees still up by 5. And he was good with us for 2 years, too, Nardo, until he kept getting hurt. Lucas Gilbreth now, 21st appearance of the year, a 6.38 ERA coming in out of the pen. I don't think so, Dopey. I think the long-term plan is for that to be Volpe's spot. Jose Ramirez 0 for 3, one of the few Yankees not to join the hit parade. Is this fouled off? 0-1. I mean, is this fouled off? 0-2. Sharky, the Yankees have no plans to re-sign Rizzo, or I say pick up his team option, as this one lined to third, caught there by McMahon, one away. Rizzo should absolutely be traded. Nathan, they're usually pretty close when I play good teams. It's just the Rockies really suck. Zach Geloff, 1 for 3, a double, an RBI, and a run scored. I have no idea who that is. FJ. No, Dopey, no. As that's off the plate, 1-1. I'll give you Gleyber Torres for him. The 1-1, swing and a miss, 1-2. Actually foul tipped into the glove. The 1-2 to Geloff. This one lined down the right field line, foul, 1-2. This one rolled foul, 1-2. Sure, I'll give you DJ LeMahieu to bring Severino back. Why not? The 1-2, upstairs, 2-2. Severino's stuff was always good. He just could never stay healthy with the Yankees. Tampa Bay, Brady. Tampa, 3 against Tampa, then 3 against Baltimore, then the All-Star break. And a swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. I am Logan. Yes, I will play Logan's college. I will play college football 25. It's not happening, user. 120-9. Fire. No, R. I don't play viewers. End of July, Dopey. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In his prime, user Rizzo was great. Swing and a miss by Jones, 1-2. I mean, Crocker, the Yankees are real bad right now. Real bad. Is this grounded back up the middle off of Gilbreth? Tovar tries the bare hand. That should be an infield single for Jones. And that'll bring up Jake Berger now, 1 for 2. 120-9, Kyle. Yeah, Nico, the Yankees are bad, man. The Yankees are bad. I'm not denying this. Like, Berger 1 for 2, a walk and a solo home run. Maybe, Sharky, we'll see. Michael, Spencer should get called up in September. That misses high, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
If they don't get called up sooner, Spencer Jones and Vivas should get called up in September, depending on Dominguez's health. Swing and miss, 1-1. But again, I think you I think you try to trade Grisham and call up Dominguez the second Dominguez is healthy. The 1-1, swing and a miss, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I think Ben Rice is a good candidate for first baseman of the future, Crocker. The 2-2. Loop to right field, but right there is Guerrero. He'll put it away. We go top 8. Yankees still up by 5. Nice, Davenport. So you're from Massachusetts. Tovar 0 for 3. Takes a strike, 0-1. This fouled back out of play, 0-2. And popped them up. On the infield, Ramirez down from third. Makes the catch, 1 away. Charlie Blackmon 1 for 3 with a single today. Caneley's only thrown 12 pitches. I might have him go 3 as there's a strike on 1. I think he's 20... Nico, Google it. I don't know offhand. I want to say he's like 24, but I don't know. Probably not AJ because the Yankees are smart and nobody wants to ruin their swing. The home run derby stinks. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew a fastball by him at 96 at the knees. 2 away. 25. I was close, Michael. I was close. Ryan McMahon 1 for 3. A solo home run. 14 homers on the year now. 62 RBI. Takes a strike 0-1. And this rolled foul 0-2. And the 0-2. Chopped foul of first. Still 0-2. Swing and a miss on the change. Strike 3. We go bottom 8. Yankees still up by 5. Yes. Delete. 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 I went Yankees Padres in May, Nate. Tyler Kinley, 40th appearance of the year, a 5 ERA. Tommy Edman 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Will lead off here at the bottom of the 8th. Kinley, a slider, fastball, sinker, changeup pitcher. He'll hit 99 on the gun. Shadows starting to creep in here at Yankee Stadium. Edman fouls off a sinker, 0-1. That misses high, 1-1. Baltimore or Philly, Davenport. Baltimore or Philly. Those are the 2 teams that'll be in it. The 1-1. Tommy chops this just foul of third, 1-2. And the 1-2 to Edman. Inside, 2-2. Twins probably make the playoffs. Sharkey as a wild card team. Cleveland too good right now as Tommy Edman gets plunked. No intent there. And that brings up Jose Trevino. 2 for 3 with 2 singles and 3 RBI today. Nice spot start for Jose. As that's low and away. 1-0. Yeah, I agree with that, Joey. Double barrel action in the Rocky Pen. In case Kinley can't get through his 3 guys. And that's off the plate, 2-0. And the 2-0. Fouled off at the plate, 2-1. Wells should start 80% of the time, Sharky. Yeah, that's what it feels like, AJ. Don't forget to check out my State of the Yankees today, guys. All my stuff over on all my TikToks the last couple of days. Traffic is down, and that's not good. I need the gas money. The 2-2. Well, no, they're going to check on Edman at first. And be another 2-2 to Jose. So that's upstairs, 3-2. I thought Duran is an all-star, Davenport. Jaron Duran's an all-star. He got named to the team. The payoff pitch. Now he's not a starter, right? But that's because of Judge and Soto. There was only one other spot left, and you can't argue that as good as Jaron Duran is. I like Duran, I really do. As that's off the plate ball 4. He wasn't going to supplant Judge or Soto, so then it's like who's third? Baltimore and Philadelphia, Sharky. Baltimore and Philadelphia. Esther Ruiz 1 for 4, a single, a stolen base, a run scored. So Trevino walks, 2 on, nobody out here in the 8th. Yankees looking to get some insurance as Ruiz chases one off the plate, 0-1. 0-1. The 0-1 to Ruiz. Serve to right field, that's a base hit. They're going to hold Edman at third. Guerrero comes up firing. Wasn't a bad throw. So Ruiz gets his second single of the day, and that will now bring up Juan Soto with the bases loaded. He has singled and doubled today. Probably Judge, AJ. Even with Judge struggling the last few games, I think Judge is the front runner for the MVP. He's had better half seasons than better full seasons some MVPs have had. A swing and a miss by Soto on a sinker, 0-1. Sure, Rock, but I think honestly them choking last year means they're going to be more experienced and ready to go deep this year in the playoffs. The 0-1, again, swing and a miss on a low sinker, 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2 to Soto. Checked his swing on that one. Did not go, says the umpire, 1-2. I mean, Harper was the front runner, AJ, but as that... Oh, and he plunks Soto. That's going to score a run. That's one way to get an RBI. So Soto is second ribby of the day, and that brings up Judge 2 for 4. Brooks, thank you for the follow. AJ, with Mookie hurt and Harper hurt, the front runners for the NL... I mean, Ohtani gets hurt because he's only a DH now. I mean, gosh, you could make cases for guys like Yelich and for Oscar Hernandez, as that's off the plate 2-0. He's just getting a day off, Nico. A Yankee fan, Rock. And the 2-0 to Judge. Hammered to right. Fairly deep, going back Guerrero. He'll make the catch on the track. Trevino will tag. Ruiz goes to third. Trevino scores. It's an RBI sac fly for Judge, and it's 9-2 Yankees. Yeah, Charlie, I know. Yankees looking real bad right now. So Jake Bird now coming in out of the pen. 24th appearance of the year. A 4.61 ERA. And Jose Ramirez 0 for 4. Still trying to join the hit parade. Honestly, even a deep fly ball could at least get a run in. And, oh, it's a deep fly ball, all right. Goodbye, baseball. Off the second deck facade. A 3-run bomb for Ramirez. And it's 12-2 Yankees. Jose, 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 Jose. Jose Ramirez with a missile to right. And he has officially busted this one wide open. It's 12-2 New York. Judge is doing great, Anthony. Zach Geloff 1 for 4 today with a double, an RBI, and a run scored. Takes a pitch inside, 1-0. And the 1-0 to Bird is high 2-0. Yeah, Charlie, I really don't. Again, this is the problem. The Mets fans care more about the Yankees, way more than Yankee fans care about the Mets. Is this fouled off 2-1? I'm concerned with the Yankees right now. I'm concerned with the Yankees trying to figure out how they're going to win ball games in the second half of the season. So that's off the plate 3-1. I don't care if we're playing the Mets, the Orioles, Tampa Bay, St. Louis. I don't care. I care about wins, as there's a strike 3-2. 120-9, KJ. Aaron Boone is awful, Charlie. The 3-2. Serve to right center field, fairly deep. This is going to split the outfielders and go 2 hops to the wall. It's another double for Zach Geloff. Geloff's 20th double of the year and second of the day, and that brings up Spencer Jones, who's 2 for 4. As this one up the middle, that's a base hit for Jones. Geloff is going to get waved home. Here's the throw by Bryant, not nearly in time. And it's 13-2 Yankees. Jones picking up a ribby single, his third hit of the day. Yeah, Brody, I don't blame you. It's still the first season, KJ. I mean, I made trades, baseball. As Berger skies one to center. Fairly shallow. Bryant is there. He'll make the catch 2 away. RTO gets a hydrate. First year, Jake. First year. Tommy Edman 1 for 3. Hit by a pitch. Singled. Scored a run. Drove in a run. 120-9, Craw. No Hogan pitching on Hall of Fame. Hitting on All-Star. As this one smacked foul. 0-1. It's the Rockies are just really bad. Michael, thank you for the follow. As this one rolled softly to the right side, the flip to second, and everybody's going to be safe. Oh, my goodness. It looked like the second baseman had trouble getting it out of his glove, and Jones actually beats the throw, and that allows Jose Trevino to get another at-bat as the Yankees have officially batted around now here in the 8th. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Tim, thank you for the follow. Oh, that's even worse, Brody, going to the Reds game. And the 0-1 to Jose. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
0-2.
Yeah, AT, if only people were hiring. KJ, Drew, Carter, thank you all for the follows. The 0-2. Hammered to left center field, fairly deep. And this one is going to split the outfielders off the base of the wall. Both Edman and Jones will score. It's a 2 RBI double for Jose Trevino. The Yankees have put up an 8th spot here in the 8th. It's his 6th double of the year, and it's 15-2 Yankees. It's franchise, Caden. 2, thank you for the follow. Jalen Beeks now coming on out of the pen. 34th appearance of the year. 2.45 ERA. Frost, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Charlie. Franchise, Caden. Ruiz, 2 for 5. Swings and misses on a cutter there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Had to lower the light a little bit here. My eyes are bothering me. Is this fouled off? 0-2. Pitching on Hall of Fame, hitting on All-Star. Davenport, thank you for the follow. Braden, what's up? How's it going? The 0-2 to Ruiz. Sliced foul, still 0-2. I mean, to a degree, Charlie, sure. I mean, again, it's not the easiest difficulty. Is this fouled off 0-2? I mean, I don't have forced trades on. These are all trades that the computer agreed to. Catcher cam. Swing and a miss, strike 3. As Diaz will fire to first to complete the play and end the inning. We go top 9, but the Yankees put up 8. Now up by 13. So I play every game, although that might change now here down the stretch as I've clinched everything. Chris Bryant, 1 for 3 with a solo home run. There's a strike, 0-1. Actually, that's a great chance. Do you guys want to see the 3rd game against the Rockies? Or do you want me to sim the last game and then head down to Washington to play the Nationals? I'm going to put it to a vote. Who do you want to see? Do you want to see the 3rd game of this series against the Rockies? Strike 3, Bryant down looking 1 away. About an hour. Or sim the last game against the Rockies and go down to Washington. Look, we're getting a lot more folks saying go to D.C. Getting a lot of folks saying sim. Diaz 2 for 3, 2 singles. It's almost, it's a very much a heavy vote. All right, we're going to sim the last game, go down to Washington. This one grounded up the middle. Geloff there, off-balance throw, in time, 2 away. I'm going to say the vote really looked like the DC pick for DC, folks. Yes, I'm always with the Yankees baseball. No, Charlie, this would be the first sim of the season. First sim game of the season. My only rule is if somebody gets hurt in this game, I'm gonna re-sim it though. That's the only rules. If I sim the game, I'm not gonna let anybody get hurt.
1-1.
I saw a lot more sims. I appreciate everybody who voted, but I saw a lot more sims for the 3rd game. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tommy Kahnle, a 3-inning save. I'm doing all right, Eric. Again, big play early on. Guerrero getting thrown out at home. Jose Trevino, 5 RBI day, 3 for 4 with a walk. Quantrill the loss, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, 5 runs, 6 hits. Kahnle his 4th save of the year, 3 shutout innings. King gets the win, 6 innings, 7 hits, 9 Ks, 2 runs. So the vote was overwhelmingly in favor of Simulate. It's Cole, Jordan Montgomery, Michael King, Nestor Cortez, and Joe Musgrove, Joey. So Marquez versus Cole. We're going to sim Cole's start. We're 121-9 now, Moody. That's correct. So we're going to sim this 3rd game against the Rockies. Rock, thank you for the follow. No, Brody, I'm not going to sim all the way to the playoffs, but... And the Yankees win 1-0 over the Rockies in the third game. Let's look at the box score. So, Marquez went 7. It was actually Jake Bird in relief, giving up the winning run in the bottom of the 8th. Jason Dominguez with an RBI double. Garrett Cole, a complete game shutout. 4 hits, 9 Ks. And a rare stolen base for Aaron Judge. So, a lot of guys, only 6 hits for the Yankees, but they finished the sweep. Dominguez with the RBI double. Berger with the run scored. And now it'll be Jordan Montgomery versus Jackson Rutledge. So we'll take it. All right, I'm going to run a quick commercial over on the Twitch side of things, guys. Going to run a quick commercial, and I will be back in about 60 seconds. Oof. All right, we're back. Yes, no double-digit losses yet, Moody. Yeah, Braden already beat it. Oh, man. All right, Jordan Montgomery, Jackson Rutledge. Oof, my eyes are bothering me. It's got to be the heat. It's got to be the heat. I wonder if I turn the light off completely. Here on Twitch. Oh, there. It does help a little bit. Fill it in. Anyway, just splash some water on my face. Hopefully, that'll kind of have some more water. I think the heat's getting to me. It's a warm day. Jordan Montgomery, Jackson Rutledge. Anyway, game 2 as we head on down to Washington. Not anymore, Braden, because I really hate what they've done with the seasons mode for Diamond Dynasty. So I really don't play Diamond Dynasty anymore. Montgomery versus Rutledge down in the nation's capital. So let's see. Everybody except for Canely pretty much available out of the pen. Montgomery gets the start. Oh, and with the lefty on the mound, actually, it's DJ Hers. Hers 0-4 with a near 8 ERA. So it'll be the Yankees' anti-lefty lineup. It'll be Dominguez, Geloff, Judge, Soto, the DH, Ramirez at third, Berger at first, Trevino behind the plate, Cabrera in left, and Volpe at short. So, folks getting days off here. Wells getting another day off, which is always good. In my game, Andrew, yes. In real life, not so much. Yeah, I mean, it's Charlie. This is what happens with a computer when you start the franchise at the end of March. Yeah, Dylan, you are correct. Dylan, Devers owns the Yankees, not just Cole. Yankees 122-9 as DJ Herr's 23rd start of the year, start and or appearance, only 45 innings pitched. I wonder if he's an opener for Washington. He's 0-4. Dominguez 315 average, 39 homers, 89 RBI. Herr's a fastball, slider, changeup pitcher. Yeah, he's got to be an opener for them. All good, Charlie. Swing and a miss by Dominguez, 0-1. No, Dylan, the Yankees aren't. The Yankees will be looking to make the playoffs this year. I think he's an opener, Jaleel. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. And the 0-2 to Dominguez. Swing and a miss on a fastball, strike 3, 1 away. Ooh, I'm going to turn the light off here on Twitch. Yeah, you can still see me. It's a little darker, but you can still see me. Just because my eyes are really bothering me. I am the Yankees, Jack, yes. Oof. Zach Geloff hitting 293 now. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 19 homers, 68 RBI. Actually, my right eye. Interesting. Swing and a miss there, 0-2. Don't use 1-2. That's off the plate, 1-2. I agree, Tyler. As long as Boone and Cashman are still around, the Yankees will never win the big one again. As that's high, 2-2. Ha, Nick, that's funny. The 2-2. Smack to the right side. Second baseman is there for Washington. He'll flip the first, 2 away. Dominguez followed by Geloff, then Judge, then Soto, then Ramirez, Berger, Trevino, Cabrera, and Volpe. The Yankees' anti-lefty lineup. The only true lefty in the lineup is Soto. Judge hitting 388, a 9-game hitting streak, 58 homers, 129 RBI. And Judge slices this one foul, 0-1. And this one hammered on the right field line. This will just reach the seats, foul, 0-2. And popped them up. Jammed them with a fastball. And the catcher behind home plate makes the catch. So even with a 7.7 ERA, typical Yankees making them look like an all-star. We go bottom 1, no score in Washington. Montgomery, 25th start of the year, an 18-2 record, a 3.52 ERA, a whip just over 1. C.J. Abrams, who came over in the Soto trade with the Padres, 279, 13 homers, 37 RBI, will lead off here against Monty. And there's a strike, 0-1. I mean, I'm playing B, so as this one hammered to the right side by Berger, that's a base hit. As Judge will fire in, so a leadoff single for Abrams. I don't know if he should start Lucas, but he deserves to be there. Stone Garrett now hitting 275. Smacks this to right, but right at Judge. He'll make the catch, 1 away. Nathan, thank you for the follow. So we look at the Washington. Oh, we should have looked at the Washington lineup. Joey Meneses. Joey Meneses. C.J. Abrams in center. Stone Garrett the DH. Meneses at first. Gallo in left. Garcia at second. Lane Thomas in right. Riley Adams behind the plate. Ildemaro Vargas at short. And Senzel at third. This is a crazy lineup. Yeah, Tyler, the Yankees have no depth. I don't know how he continues to play. Meneses. And there goes the runner. Abrams will easily steal second. As Meneses takes a strike, 0-1. 28th steal of the year for CJ. And this one chopped the third. Ramirez checks the runner, fires the first, 2 away. In real life, Nick, yes, he is. I don't know, Tyler. Holmes should not be the closer. I said it in the State of the Yankees today. Former Yankee Joey Gallo, 275, 18 homers, 61 RBI. There's a strike on one. That's how you know it's a video game. Joey Gallo hitting above 275, never mind, above 200, never mind 275, as there is off the plate 1-1. Tyler, he did not deserve to go to the All-Star game. And there's a strike, and Abrams steals third, but 1-2 now to Gallo. I agree, Dylan. Stanton needs to be let go of. Needs to be DFA'd. I agree with that. The 1-2 to Gallo. There's the Joey Gallo we know. Strike three. So that's strand a runner. We go top two. Scoreless here in Washington. Someone who's always hurt can't be that good, Tyler. He is, Jaden, you're correct. Soto hitting 384, 74 homers, 145 RBI. Yeah, Braden, they've been good except for when they play the Mets for whatever reason. As this one hammered foul 0-1. No, that's true, David. The Yankees were better when Stanton was playing. But I'd rather see the kids play at this point. The 0-1 to Soto. Inside and low, 1-1. It was awful, Gus. What else is there to say? I mean, a great start by Luis Heel. This fouled off 1-2. Right now, Charlie, I'm still looking for work. This is just a little part-time thing. Doing a couple hours a day. The 1-2. And Soto rips that to right. That's a base hit. So Soto picks up the first hit for the Yankees as he returns to Washington. I mean, I'm shocked they didn't bring him out for the 8th inning, Dylan. He was only at 68 pitches. No, Tyler, you're insane. Ben Rice needs to start every game. Swing and miss by Ramirez, 0-1. Jose hitting 360, 57 homers, 129 RBI. Second game, Gus, second game. I went to Montclair State, Charlie. As this rolled foul, 0-2. And since Cole came back, Jaden, and Clark Schmidt got hurt. We need Clark Schmidt back, I think, more than anybody, as that misses high 1-2. Dylan, I trust Ben Rice more than I do Rizzo. It's franchise, Brian, yes. Tampa Bay, Braden, Tampa Bay. The 1-2. Inside, almost plunked him, 2-2. The 2-2. Rolled foul a third, still 2-2. And the 2-2. Oh, chased. Wow, that was awful. I thought that was going to be a breaking pitch that was going to drop down. Instead, it stays up there, strike three. Wow, I really missed that one. I'll admit this. I'm having trouble picking up the ball out of his hand because of the sunlight behind him. As that's off the plate 1-0. Like, I don't see the ball until way too late right now. I'm DVRing it, Braden, but yeah. Yeah, Gus, the Yankees definitely need a break. Jaden, I think he'll be fine in the long term, but yeah, I hear you, RTO, as that's down and into Burger 2-0. I'm usually busy on Monday nights. I was a little surprised, Dylan, but Paredes deserves it too, and as the only representative from Tampa, I think Paredes gets the edge. To be a 3-0 to Burger. Fouled back out of play, 3-1. Got the green light. That was a strike. And the 3-1. Rolled foul of first, 3-2. Defensively, Jaden, Rizzo's better than Rice, but I think you just got to give Rice more reps. The payoff pitch from Hers to Burger. Off the plate, ball 4. So Soto moves to second, and that will bring up Jose Trevino now. Checked his swing, but went around, says the umpire. 0-1. Jose, 15 homers, 48 RBI, a 286 average. No, they'll show up in Tampa, Gus. As this one hammered foul out in front of a changeup, 0-2. That was the pitch to hit, but out in front of it. RTO, it was a very mediocre show, I feel. Swing and a miss, got him on a back foot slider. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, 2 away. 122-9, Brandon. Oswaldo Cabrera now. Off the plate, 1-0. I mean, I could see Rizzo DHing Jaden, yeah. Depending on when Rizzo comes back and if Stanton's still hurt. Cabrera, 11 home runs, 41 RBI. Nice, Dylan. I remember MVP baseball. That was the game back in the day. Swing and a miss, 1-1. I am playing, Daniel. I am playing. The 1-1 to Cabrera. Grounded to first. Bobbled there. The flip to Hers covering. Yankees strand to pair. We go bottom 2. Still scoreless here in Washington. Luis Garcia, 11 home runs, 43 RBI, a 250 average. Swings to a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And this fouled off 0-2. 122-9, Mason. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. I mean, at this rate, Will, yeah, it'll be the Red Sox, Royals, and Twins, and the Yankees will miss the playoffs. Lane Thomas hitting 241, playing first base today, fouls this off, 0-1. And this one grounded to Geloff at second, and he's going to throw it away! He's going to pull Berger off the bag as Geloff throws it away, and Thomas will reach on the rare error by Geloff. And that brings up Riley Adams, the catcher. 3 homers, 9 RBI, a 253 average. Takes a strike, 0-1. And this one grounded to the left side, cutting out of a swinging bunt. Ramirez will make the play as Thomas goes to second, 2 away. Nice, Braden. Vargas, 226, 4 homers, 31 RBI. That's in the dirt, blocked by Trevino. Thomas stays put. But yeah, Money in the Bank, so predictable. So predictable. There's a strike, 1-1. As this one grounded, nice play. Oh, Berger, no, he dropped it. He'll flip to Monty, covering to get the last out. Berger did a good job to knock it down and then recover. The Yankees get out of a little jam. We go top 3, still scoreless. Oh, yeah, Gabriel, I did a ton of trades. Anthony Volpe hitting 321. Yeah, Dylan, it was a waste. An absolute waste. As Volpe fouls this fastball straight back 0-1. No, they should have given it to Andrade and given him a push. Swing and a miss, 0-2. FPS, if you don't like it, don't watch, keep scrolling. Welcome back, Deadline. The 0-2 is down and in, 1-2. And the 1-2 to Volpe. As this one smacked to right, fairly deep, going back and making the running grab is the right fielder, 1 away. I think it's Meneses at first. That's Thomas and right. Dominguez 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. Yeah, no, the Yankee roster's garbage, Gabriel. As this one slapped foul 0-1. Well, that's what I'm saying, Dylan. It's really easy to forget Andrade even exists. Like, it was an easy way to make him relevant real quick. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Gabriel, I noticed a few other folks. You have Amazon Prime here on Twitch. If you want to give a free sub, you get 1 free sub a month on Twitch if you have Amazon Prime. Don't have to do it, but I'd appreciate it. What's up, Crash? How's it going? Is this fouled off 1-2? No, exactly, Dylan. That's what I'm saying. Is this one hammered to left center, going back and making the catch is Gallo, 2 away. Yankees making good contact this inning, but nothing to show for it. Wind is blowing in from left center today. No, Gabriel, aside from Judge and Soto, it's really bad. As swing and a miss there, 0-1. The Yankees don't do enough to call up their minor leaguers, as that's inside, 1-1. The 1-1, punched foul, 1-2. And DJ Hers comes in today with a 7 ERA, but has shut down the Yankees so far through 2 2/3. Is the count now 2-2 to Geloff. If only, Deadline, if only. Yes, Braden Boone should be fired. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on the edge. That'd have been a 50-50 pitch, too close to take We go bottom 3, still scoreless in Washington. Exactly, RTO. Judge and Soto versus the world. Nick Senzel, the third baseman, 6 homers, 26 RBI, a 212 average. Loops the first pitch down the left field line, foul, 0-1. Agreed, Dylan. Joey Gallo was a horrible Yankee, Gus. Awful. Awful. He's a head case, and he's washed. He should retire. Is this one lined on the right field line, foul, 1-2. The 1-2 from Monty. Chops softly to Volpe at short. He will field and fire to first. 1 away. C.J. Abrams 1 for 1 with a single and a couple stolen bases. Was stranded at third in the first. Fouls this back and out of play, 0-1. There's a strike with the change, 0-2. And this one grounded to Volpe again at short. He will again fire to first, 2 away. I don't know, deadline that's tough between Bonds and Ruth and Hank Aaron and Stone Garrett 0 for 1. Is this one ripped foul, 0-1? The 0-1 to Garrett. Swing and a miss on a high cutter, 0-2. Is he the DH? Yes, he's the DH today for Washington. The 0-2 in the dirt, 1-2. This one looped foul. We'll do it again. Still 1-2. And this one ripped through the left side. That's a base hit. As Cabrera will fire in. Yes, deadline. I think they've paid their penalty. I think the Veterans Committee should put him and the rest of the steroid era in. There's a strike, 0-1. Him, A-Rod, Clemens, all of them. Is this one lined by Ramirez? That's another base hit. Cabrera will fire in. Garrett will hold at second. So back-to-back singles for the Nats with 2 outs here in the third. 2, Braden. This is our second and final game of the day. Joey Gallo 0 for 1. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. Swing and a miss on a change, 0-2. Ooh, he laid off the curve that time, 1-2. And swing and a miss. Once again, we strike out Joey Gallo to end the threat, just like when he was with the Yankees. We go top 4, still scoreless in Washington. Not in this franchise, Gus, not yet. Yes, he is, RTO. Aaron Judge 0 for 1 popped out in his first at-bat. Gallo being Gallo, Dylan, as Judge swings and misses on a fastball, 0-1. Judge has leapfrogged Soto in the batting title race, meaning Soto, who was on the verge of a triple crown, now trying to catch up to his teammate Aaron Judge. Hers, his 50th pitch of the day, the 1-1, is a strike at the belt, 1-2. And the 1-2 to the Yankee captain. Hammered to left. Gallo coming on, makes the catch, 1 away. Tied him up on an inside slider, and that brings up Soto, who singled in his first at-bat. First pitch, 2-1. Hammered to right, fairly deep. Did he get enough of it? Looking up, and it is gone! Thomas runs out of room, and Soto has number 75. Goodbye, baseball! Wonder Boy! The boy Wonder is once again a Batman, and it's 1-0 Yankees. Juan Soto crushes one to right and deposits it about 6 rows back, turned on an inside slider. As Jose Ramirez now 0 for 1, he hammers one to left field. Right into the wind. Gallo going back, makes the catch just shy of the track, 2 away. What's up, Kyle? How's it going? Good to hear, Kyle. Yes, Diego Devers owns the Yankees, period. That's going to do it for hers. Credit where it's due. The opener goes 3 1/3, gives up only the 1 run. Nice, Kyle. Congratulations, buddy. Dylan Floro now coming on. 57th appearance of the year, a 4.27 ERA. 58 Gyrus, 59. Jake Berger now up at the plate. Actually, 3 2/3. My apologies. Chases one out of the zone, 0-1. Floro, a sinker, fastball, changeup, slider pitcher. He'll hit 95 on the gun. The 0-1 to Berger. And Jake Berger with a no-doubter. Goodbye, baseball. Berger got one with all the toppings. Put a little extra cheese on that one. A solo shot to left center. The Burger King rings the Taco Bell. His 33rd of the year. It's 2-0 Yankees. Car Wash, thank you for the follow. Jake Berger. A middle, knee-high, over the middle of the plate sinker. And that brings up Jose Trevino. He skies one to right center. The park should hold it. Abrams in right center makes the catch. We go bottom 4. But the Yankees get a pair of solo home runs at the 3.5. It's 2-0 Yankees. Kyle, I don't think the Yankees are going to win another series the rest of the year. Jake Berger, Braden. They should go after Mason Miller. They should go after a lot of guys. I don't think they are. I think the Yankees are more likely to be sellers than buyers right now. As that misses low, 1-0. Something like that, Kyle. Like, I think it's actually like 7 of 8 because they did beat Kansas City, but I could be wrong. Is this one grounded to Volpe? So maybe it's 8 of 9. Fires the first, 1 away. A couple of years ago, deadline, they traded for him. He played a year and a half in New York, and he was traded to the Dodgers for Clayton Beeter because Joey Gallo was trash. He's a trash player. He stinks. I did, Colton, yes. Soto broke the home run record against Colorado. Tanner Scott wouldn't be bad. I mean, I got Matt Chapman in my franchise, then traded him for Jake Berger. As this one lined to right, Judge makes the catch as he tumbles down to rob Thomas of a hit for the second out of the inning. No, I don't think Soto's... Kyle, the more we lose, the less I think Soto's going to stay anyway. Riley Adams 0 for 1. Chopped the third. Ramirez, a Jeter... Oh, no, he settled and then fires and got him. I thought he was going to do the hop throw. Haven't seen him do that much where he just kind of settles, but I guess he knew he had time with Adams running. Quick inning for Monty. We go top 5, 2-0 Yanks. Rito, thank you so much for the roses. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Top 10 catch, Evan, exactly, on Sports Center. Oswaldo Cabrera swings and misses there, 0-1. He's very slow in the game, Kyle, yeah. He's got a sub-50 speed. Nice. 18th inning in 0-4. As Cabrera checks his swing, but it's a strike again, 0-2. We'll see, Gyrus. We'll see. The 0-2 to Cabrera. Hammered to left. Fairly deep, but Gallo is there. Puts it away. 1 away. Anthony Volpe 0 for 1. Kyle, it's hard to judge right now with 2 episodes left. If they don't pay it off in the last 2 episodes, I'll say no, because it's been very hit or miss so far. The 0-1 fouled off 0-2. In real life, Gus, it's going to be close. As this one smacked foul 0-2. Not everything, life. Not everything. So just when fooled. The 0-2 to Volpe. Swing and a miss on a slider. Strike 3, 2 away. Yes, the lightsaber battles in episode 5, Kyle. If you don't watch anything else, watch episode 5 for the lightsaber battle. Jason Dominguez takes one down and in, 1-0. The 1-0. Hammered to right, fairly deep. Going back is Thomas. Again in the corner. And makes the catch right against the wall for the last out of the inning. Dominguez just missed his 40th home run of the year as he salutes Lane Thomas, and we go bottom 5, still up 2-0. We simmed 1 game, Gus. We simmed 1 game. Vargas 0 for 1. Check this swing for a strike, 0-1. Because, Colton, we at one time had a 3-game lead in the division, and we're tumbling in the standings fast. Colorado, Gus. Literally just an hour ago. Is this grounded up the middle by Geloff? That's a seeing eye single. So a leadoff base hit for Vargas. Yeah, Kyle, I wasn't a huge fan of what they did with Ahsoka. I like the Thrawn stuff, but overall I thought Ahsoka was not great. Senzel 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Pitching on Hall of Fame, hitting on All-Star, Sam. As this one skied to right. Fairly deep, but Judge has room. And he'll make the catch, 1 away. Yeah, it was okay, Kyle. I mean, to me, it wasn't that big a deal. Abrams 1 for 2 with a single. This rolled foul, 0-1. Kenobi had its ups and downs. They were too scared. They should have killed off the girl chasing Vader. Because now she's just out there, and it's like, oh, we can't kill anybody in Star Wars. It's like, no, that's actually a huge part of Star Wars. Is the Yankees go around the horn, a 5-4-3 inning-ending double play. We go top 6. Yankees still up 2-0. Yeah, Khalil, another team falling down the standings, the Seattle Mariners. Vader was great. Vader was great. See, it was bigger that Hayden Christensen came back for that than he did for Ahsoka. Mason Thompson, 55th appearance of the year, a 2.19 ERA, a 5-3 record. I know, B, you're right. The Yankees might not make the playoffs. Exactly, Dylan. He should have absolutely destroyed her. He's freaking Darth Vader. Swing and a miss as Geloff chases one in the dirt, 0-1. Sinker, slider, fastball, changeup. Thompson will top out about 98. I don't know, Braden. Just give it to Alonso again. Fouled off 0-2. Philly, I don't think the Yankees are making the playoffs. The 0-2 to Geloff. Inside out into the right side. The second baseman is there. Flips the first. 1 away. Probably not, Kyle. Yeah, Batten, the Yankees are the season's going down the toilet. Aaron Judge 0 for 2 with a fly out and a pop out. Yeah, I think it's going to be Philly-Baltimore. As Judge laid on a fastball at 97, swings and misses 0-1. I think it's going to be Philly-Baltimore. And then take your pick at that point. The 0-1. Judge slices it foul on the right field line, 0-2. The 0-2. Way off the plate, 1-2. What's up, TLC? How's it going? Don't forget, everybody, if you haven't, be sure to check out today's State of the Yankees on TikTok. This is Inside 2-2 and my last couple of videos over the last few days. It's always appreciated. Yes, Dylan, we've clinched the division. We've clinched the best record in baseball. That's why we're kind of starting to sim games a little bit, as that's off the plate count full. And it'll be a 3-2. And that's ball 4, so Judge draws the 1-out walk. We'll see, Braden, we'll see. Soto 2 for 2, a single and a solo home run. Soto also double play candidate, leads the Yankees. He's hitting to 17 this year. Yes, Kyle, I'll be getting Star Wars Outlaws, and I will be streaming it because several folks have already asked. Gus, I'm a little surprised, but I can also understand it. I mean, Skeens has been phenomenal. Swing and a miss 0-2, and I think it's, again, you want to get eyeballs on the game. That's a guy you put on the team. The 0-2, off the plate, 1-2. Yeah, Kyle, I think that's probably the plan. That'd be a great way to bring back New Game Friday. Nomar walks it off. Wow, Dylan, that's a throwback. Is this one hit hard to first, and it's a double play. A line drive to the first baseman, Meneses, and he spins around and tags Judge. Nothing he can do. We go bottom 6, still up 2-0. Thank you, Nate. Maybe, Braden, if Milwaukee gets another starter, and maybe another bat, but definitely, I think, another pitcher, as that's fouled off 0-1. Yes, Outlaws is going to be amazing. Swing and a miss 0-2. Kyle, we're going to probably do it every other day. We're going to probably rotate. We're going to probably go every other day once it comes out, because I think folks really want to see it. As this one chopped to Geloff at second, he will field and flip the first, 1 away.
He's out.
Meneses 1 for 2 with a single today. As this one lined in the right field line, 0-1. Rutgers, Kyle, I'm doing Rutgers. As this one rolled foul of third, 0-2. Yeah, Batten, I'm really looking forward to it. As this one to the right side, another hit for Joey. I mean, Jacob, again, I mean, it's Baltimore's division, and, I mean, at this point, Yankees aren't making the playoffs. Like, the Yankees are going to fall apart, and Boston will get the last wild card, and then it'll be Kansas City, Minnesota, and Boston. As this one hit hard to the right side, another base hit. Joey Gallo with a base hit. Holy cow! Yeah, absolutely, Kyle. I think, yeah, Rutgers or Syracuse for sure. Yeah, I think so, Batten. I think we're going to have a real good crowd. As this one line foul, 0-1. I think so, Gus. At least for the first year. Obviously, swing and a miss, 0-2. The 0-2, just a little low, 1-2 to Garcia. And this one grounded to Berger at first. He'll go to second for one, back to first. An inning-ending 3-6-3 double play. Again, just what the doctor ordered. We go top 7. Yankees still nursing a 2-0 lead. Pretty much, Kyle. Madden's just the same. Tanner Rainey, 70th appearance of the year already, a 3.26 ERA, a 3-4 record. Jose Ramirez 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. I mean, Jacob, they're 10 games under 500 in their last 22. They're 6-16, and they are falling like a stone in the standings. The 0-1 is high, 1-1. Rainey, a fastball slider pitcher. That's about it. He'll hit 99 in the gun. I think that's fair, Braden. As this one hammered to the right side, Garcia is there. Fires the first one away. No, Kyle. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. We record the podcast on Tuesdays. Berger 1 for 1 with a solo home run. Oh, yeah, they got their golf bags all ready to go, Gus. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Matt Barnes warming in the Nationals pen. Yeah, end of July, Philly. Last 3 days in July is Yankees-Phillies. Is this fouled off 0-2? And the 0-2 to Berger. Skied to right, but this will slice foul. Still 0-2. We'll see, Philly. We'll see. I hope so, too, but we'll see. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, 2 away. Yeah, Gus, I'll watch. I mean, Jacob, the Yankees might be sellers. If the Yankees could really fall apart and keep losing after the All-Star break, the Yankees might turn into sellers real fast. No surprise, Jose Trevino hits better at Yankee Stadium. Still 282 overall, 0 for 2 today. As a backdoor slider just misses the inside edge, says the umpire, 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. I really appreciate that, RTO. All the support helps. Whether on TikTok or YouTube or Apple Podcasts or wherever, it's always appreciated. Swing and a miss, 1-2. 122-9, Howie. The 1-2 off the plate to Jose, 2-2. The 2-2 off the plate again. The count now full with Ozzie Cabrera on deck. I don't blame you, Philly. Nobody wants the Braves to win again. The 3-2, and Jose fouls it off to stay alive, still 3-2. Another 3-2. And another one sliced foul, still 3-2. Late on the high slider. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat from Rainey to Trevino. Called strike 3 at the knees. Jose down looking. Get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. Yankees up 2-0. Just 1 or 2 more, Gus, probably. Lane Thomas 0 for 2. A fly out to right. And also reached on an error to second. As this one sliced foul, 0-1. That misses low, 1-1. Monty cruising along, only 65 pitches here as we are early in the 7th. There's a strike, 1-2. A couple of double plays have really helped keep the pitch count down, even with 6 hits given up. Also, all the hits were just singles. Swing and a miss on a change, strike 3, 1 away. 4th K for Monty. Riley Adams has grounded out twice, including into one of those double plays. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. So that's inside 2-0. Philly, I don't hate the Phillies. I have a lot of Philadelphia friends, as that's off the plate, 3-0. Right? Like, look, as a Giants fan, I hate the Eagles. As a Ranger fan, I hate the Flyers. As a Knicks fan, I hate the 76ers. But because the Yankees and Phillies don't really meet much, I really don't care about the Phillies. Like, I don't hate them, nor do I really love them. But I will, if they are in the World Series, I will root for them because of my friends who are Phillies fans. This one thrown into second. Riley Adams, a one-out single. I mean, one of them, Jacob, I think is going to make the postseason. Either Kansas City or Boston, or if the Yankees keep losing both. There's a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2 to Vargas, who's 1 for 2 today. Vargas has hit into 13 double plays this year. Takes one just a little low, 1-2. And fouls this off, still 1-2. And popped him up, jammed him with a cutter. Geloff back behind second base, makes the catch in shallow center, 2 away. I mean, Tony, like, sure, depending on who they're playing. I usually, in the World Series, I will root for the team that has won the least. As there's a strike, 0-1. That's usually who I root for if the Yankees are not there. As this one rolled foul, 0-2. Yeah, travel day for a lot of teams, Braden. The Mets already lost. The swing and a miss in the dirt, strike 3. And Trevino throws it away! It's going to allow Senzel to reach on the strikeout. And a wild pitch. So suddenly the tying run's on, and C.J. Abrams 1 for 3 with a single up at the plate. As this one fouled off on a rare error. 2 errors today for the Yankees. One by Geloff, one by Trevino. So that's off the plate, 1-1. Yeah, Dills. I mean, the Yankees, Devers owns the Yankees. We know that. There's a strike, 1-2, and they still pitch to him. No, Philly, I'm a Yankee fan. As that's in the dirt, blocked by Trevino, everyone stays put. Like, again, when it's the World Series, I don't really root for anyone if the Yankees aren't there. I root for the team that's won the least. That's off the plate, 3-2. The 3-2, hammered foul by Abrams, still 3-2. And another one hammered foul. Jacob, the Orioles are going to win the East. Broadcaster jinx. I said Monty had been cruising along. This will now be the 27th pitch of the 7th inning. Okay, Philly. As this popped up on the infield, Berger down from first, calls off Monty, makes the catch, and Monty works out of the jam. We go top 8, still 2-0 Yankees. It's fine, Philly. Matt Barnes, 29th appearance of the year, a 3-2 record, a 3.52 ERA. Ozzie Cabrera 0 for 2, a flyout and a ground out. And after all of those pitches, I think Mason Miller is going to warm up, and he is going to come on and pitch the 8th for the Yankees. Thank you for the follow, Philly. As that misses inside to Cabrera, 1-0. 23,602 in attendance in Washington. Barnes, a fastball, curveball, splitter pitcher. He'll hit 97 on the gun. And hammers one foul, does Cabrera, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Or actually whiffed on it. My apologies. I thought he fouled it off. As that's high, 2-1. Well, I mean, that's the thing, Braden. There should be a caveat. I will never root for the Mets. Maybe Philly, swing and miss 2. I might get Hoskins. I'm going to trade Rizzo in the offseason, so maybe Hoskins is the answer. Yeah. The 2-2 or Harper. As this one hammered to left center. Coming on and making the diving grab is Joey Gallo to rob Cabrera of a hit. Anthony Volpe 0 for 2. Now steps up to the dish. Takes a pitch high, 1-0. Volpe 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. 2-0 Yankees, top of the 8th. And Volpe hammers this one to right field and deep. Lane Thomas back. Still back. It's over the wall and gone. Goodbye, baseball. Anthony Volpe goes Oppo Taco. Get that kid a meatball sub. His 40th of the year. And it's 3-0 Yankees. The ball just kept on carrying. And goodbye, baseball, into the bullpen. That brings up Dominguez, who's 0 for 3. Maybe Swaggy, maybe. Maybe put De La Cruz at second base. Caught by the catcher Adams, 2 away. So rough day for Dominguez. That brings up Geloff, who's 0 for 3. And swing and a miss, 0-1. We'll see, Braden. Swing and a miss, 0-2. And the 0-2 to Geloff. Popped up, shallow right center. This is going to Duncan for a base hit. Yeah, Shade, I mean, Devers owns the Yankees. I'm not going to deny that. I mean, it's... I mean, what do you want me to say? Yeah, like, the Yankees should stop pitching to him. Probably like 17, Spencer? Is that's a strike to Judge, 0-1. That would be something, Philly, yeah. Judge 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. Yankees only have 5 hits, but 3 of them solo home runs, and then also singles by Soto and Geloff. The 0-1 to Judge, swing and a miss, 0-2. The 0-2, hammered on the right field line. This is a foul ball. Just a little foul. If that lands fair, that's an easy RBI double with Geloff and his speed. The 0-2 to Judge, swing and a miss, got him on a curveball. Strike 3, we go bottom 8, but the Yankees tack on a run. Anthony Volpe with the home run to right. 3-5-2 for the Yanks, beating 0-7-0 for the Nats. So Montgomery goes 7 shutout innings. Really towed the line there in the 7th, so the Yankees go to Mason Miller, his 43rd appearance of the year, a 1.78 ERA. He will face the 2, 3, and 4 hitters in the Nationals lineup. Stone Garrett 1 for 3 with a single back in the 3rd. Takes a pitch high, 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. And this one hit hard to Ramirez at 3rd. Got in front of it, though. Blocked it nicely and fires the first one away. Probably Judge, Philly. I would say Judge right now. Joey Meneses, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Hit the ball well all 3 times against Monty. Monty fouls this off 0-1. Because in the game, at least, Clay Holmes is still a good closer, Spencer. But Miller will be the guy in the future. I'm probably not going to re-sign Holmes. And the 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. Kind of doing what I did with the Yankees did at 96 with John Wetland, right? Like, the Yankees let Wetland go after 96, then Rivera took over as closer after being the 7th and 8th inning guy in 96. Luis Heel, maybe, Braden? Yandy Diaz is up there. So that's off the plate, 2-0. The 2-0 to Gallo, who's 1 for 3 today with a single. That's inside 3-0. That's also how you know it's a video game, because Joey Gallo never hits singles. And that's low, ball 4. A 4-pitch walk from Miller. And that brings up Luis Garcia, who's 0 for 3. And fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. No. I've never met an active Yankee player. As this one grounded to Geloff, he'll flip to first, so the 2-out walk, no harm, no foul. We go top 9. Yankees up 3-0. Jordan Weems, 29th appearance of the year. A 2.6 ERA and a 2-0 record. Juan Soto, 2 for 3 with a single and a solo home run. As Holmes starts to warm in the Yankee pen. As Soto, late on a fastball at 97, fouls it off 0-1. Weems, a fastball, slider, changeup, slur pitcher. He'll hit 98 on the gun. Although I almost had a moment earlier this year in San Diego with, well, now DFA Dennis Santana. Me and my uncle now call him Short Arm Santana because me and my uncle got there early. We're hanging out down at the lower level as that's I 2-1. And all the guys are coming in off the field after their practice, right, their warm-ups. And Santana's coming in off the field. And he's got a baseball, and he's looking like what to do with it. As this one here in the deep left field, Gallo going back, looking up, and it's gone! A 2-home-run day for Juan Soto! Goodbye, baseball! His 76th of the year! Wonder Boy! The boy Wander! Once again a Batman! And it's 4-0 Yankees as he comes back to Washington and has a 3-hit, 2-home-run ball game. An Oppo Taco this time for Soto, 380 to left. And that brings up Jose Ramirez. As Soto takes time. Holmes will sit down. We'll use Miller for a 6-out save now. Ramirez 0 for 3. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Braden, I don't know. I might not go to another one this year. Yeah, Philly, I know. Gabriel, thank you for the sub, by the way. I really appreciate that. I just saw that pop up. Thank you so much. As this one hammered to right, and the Yankees are getting to the National bullpen. The Yankees go back-to-back and belly-to-belly. Goodbye, baseball. Jose, 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 Jose. His 58th of the year, and it's 5-0 Yankees. Oh, anyway, so my story. So Santana's coming in. My uncle starts yelling, Santana! Santana! To throw us the ball. And it's just me and my uncle and maybe like 7 Padre fans, like 8 or 9 rows in front of us. And Santana short arms us by like 5 rows. Doesn't even come close to me or my uncle, and it bounces back to the Padre fans who have no idea who he is. As this is fouled off 0-1. Yeah, Kyle Tucker's done that to a lot of folks, Phillies. That's fouled off. Berger, 1 for 2 with a solo home run on a walk. The 0-1, pop foul out of play, 0-2. And this one, slice foul, still 0-2. They had no idea who he was, RTL. But they're like, oh, we got a baseball. Whatever, we took 2 at 3 from them. That's when we were playing good. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. As Weems finally retires a Yankee, and that's going to do it for him, as that in comes Hunter Harvey now. The closer, a 4.26 ERA, 27 saves, 6 blown saves. I really appreciate, yeah, thank you, Gabriel. Seriously, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Jose Trevino, 0 for 3. Sliced foul, 0-1. Womp womp. The 0-1. Fouled back out of play, 0-2. And the 0-2 to Jose. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Adams will fire to first, 2 away. Cabrera 0 for 3. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0 and 1. The 0-1, hammered to the right side. Nice pick there by Meneses. Takes it himself. We go bottom 9. The Yankees pick up a pair. Another couple of solo home runs. At the end of 8.5, it's 5-0 Yankees. Well, Gabriel, it's easier for you to say that in first place. What's up, Nick? How's it going? Mason Miller staying on his second inning of work to lock down the save, which is no longer a save situation. It was when he came in, so he'll pick up a 6-out save as Thomas fouls this off 0-1. And this one hammered up the middle. That's a base hit for Thomas. So leadoff single for the Nats. My whole life, Gabriel. My whole life. Riley Adams 1 for 3 today with a single. Is also hit into a double play. Lines this on the right field line. Foul, 0-1. I was talking about my earliest Yankee memories yesterday when I was like about 6. And I watched Don Mattingly win a game 1-0 on a solo home run against the Tigers in old Tiger Stadium. As this one lined out to right center, Dominguez makes the catch, one away. Yeah, Gabriel, I'm going to say we're going to lose 2 or 3 again. So, he does, Nick. You're correct. Vargas 1 for 3 with a single. Takes a strike, 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, 0-2.
0-2.
And the 0-2, rolled foul, we'll do it again, still 0-2. That's inside, 1-2. Yeah, Yankee, I agree. I don't think the Yankees are making, I think they're going to miss the playoffs by a couple games, the way they're playing right now. Check the swing, 2-2. No, Philly, the Yankees beat the Phillies in the 2009 World Series. I think the White Sox beat the Astros in the 2005 World Series. Says pop straight up. Drandon with a cutter. Trevino behind the plate. Near the wall. Makes the catch. 2 away. I agree, Yankee. Boone and Cashman gotta go. I appreciate it, Gabriel. I really do. Thank you. Nick Senzello for 3 reached on an error earlier. Takes one low. 1-0. I'm glad you're here. Again, I'm always happy to talk with level-headed baseball fans. The 1-1, and I admit when I think my team is not good. And I don't think we're good right now. I think the Orioles are going to win at least the American League. It's swing and a miss, 2-2.
2-2.
Whoa, and that goes up and in and plunks Senzel. So that puts 2 on for C.J. Abrams now. And this one hammered to right. That's a base hit. 1 run will score. It's a ribby single for Abrams. So Miller loses Senzel, and that allows the Abrams to come up and get a ribby single. It's 5-1 Yankees. And now that brings up Stone Garrett. Takes a strike, 0-1. I don't know. Brewster, I don't know. Welcome back, Gus. Yankees need a lot more than just Mason Miller. I think the Orioles are going to get themselves another starter, Gabriel. I think, honestly, them in Boston are going to go after Garrett Crochet very hard. Swing and miss, strike 3. So that locks it down. Mason Miller with the 6-out save. Yankees take the first of this 3-game set, 5-1. Montgomery gets the win, improves to 19-2. Hers drops to 0-5. And Miller picks up the save, his 6th of the year. Yeah, Philly, I agree with that. The Astros cheated in 2017. I agree with that. So the Yankees get this series off in the right way with a 5-1 win, 2 home runs by Soto. Home run by Berger. Home run by Ramirez. Home run by Volpe. 5 solo home runs. Oof. We all hate the Astros, Philly. We all do. But yeah, I think if the Yankees keep losing, Gabriel, I'm being serious, the Yankees might be sellers. Supposedly they're already getting offers for Gleyber Torres. And at that point, I think I'd also trade Clay Holmes and try to get prospects. And then call up the kids that you already have that are big league ready. Soto, your player of the game. No surprise, a single and 2 solo home runs. Monty goes 7, gives up 7 hits, 5 Ks, no runs. Hers, 3 2/3, 2 hits, 4 Ks, 1 walk, and 1 run. It's not happening. The Blue Jays are not trading Vlad Jr. Agreed, Gabriel. The Astros are cheaters and will always be cheaters until all these guys retire. Gabriel, I'm being serious. If the Yankees keep losing, say they go 6-16 again in their next 22, and it's coming to the deadline, right? That would bring the Yankees another 10 games under, they would drop down to single digits above 500. Sinking like a stone. They might be sellers. Montgomery's ERA drops to 3.37. Hers' ERA actually drops to 7.35. Come back tomorrow. It'll be Joe Musgrove versus Trevor Williams, and maybe we sim Cortez and Corbin. Then we'll go and play St. Louis at home, but we'll see. I mean, Lamb, I think the Braves are still a good team. They're still going to win a wild card, but I also don't think they're going to catch the Phillies, even though they had a good weekend against them. So, anyway, big win for the Yanks there. Joe Musgrove versus Trevor Williams tomorrow. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. I always appreciate it. I hope you have yourselves a great rest of your Monday. Probably an early stream tomorrow. The more I think about it, tomorrow's going to be a real busy day for me. So probably an early stream. So I'll hopefully you see you all then. But until then, take care. Have a good one, everybody. See you tomorrow. Good night.